Good evening, viewers at home. Welcome to the third segment of Showbiz Movement, the third episode of Showbiz Movement, live on HeritageTV. So today I'm here with two special guests. As I promise you guys, I'll always say it, week by week, we're going to have a special guest with me here doing the show. Showbiz Movement is all about talking about social aspects of, like, talking about musicians, promoters, artists, all kind of promotion issues. We're going to bring them regarding this show. So with me here today, I got two special guests here, which I know that is going to be a proper good show today. Trust me. So we promise to bring you the best in showbiz movement. And that's what we're going to do week after week. And we're going to go on top. I promise you that. Showbiz movement, if you want to get to understand all about your social aspect in London, promoters, musicians, everything, keep watching this channel. It's going to bring you the best out of promotion. All right? So before I start the show, as usual, viewers, you all know me. I'm Booba JT. Call me Booba or Ture, anyone. I'm the host of this program. So that's my introduction. So I'm going to start from my left-hand side. I got a gentleman when he's gonna do the introduction himself.
Double A in the building.
Double A in the building, Popo.
Yes, of course.
Then from my right hand side, I got a special lady. I would like to introduce. I would like herself to do the introduction herself.
Hey guys, I'm Jaye Moni.
Jaye Moni. So welcome to the program. So as we all know, you're officially invited in Showbiz Movement.
Thank you.
So what the viewers, I'm going to start with you anyway. I'm going to start with you. Double A, ladies first. You can understand.
Oh gosh.
Viewers, this show is about, last week we've got two promoters.
Okay.
The starting of the show we got two promoters, and last week we got a model and a promoter as well.
Okay.
So now I'm proud to say I got two artists here with me live at the studio. So Showbiz Movement is going for real. And keep watching. So viewers would like to know, Jaye Moni,
Yeah.
I guess the name is big already, and I've heard about it before even you come to the show. So, but some people would like to know exactly what do you do, what type of music you sing.
Sure. Okay. So my thing is I put hip hop over Afrobeat.
Wow.
So growing up, I fell in love with hip hop from a very young age, and I actually discovered Afrobeats a bit later on in my life, even though I am Nigerian. And so when I discovered Afrobeats, I love that feeling when you hear Afrobeat music, you feel happy, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it makes you
the way
smile.
the music sounds. And I thought, how can I translate that and my roots as well, my culture, and translate that into hip hop? And so when you hear my music, even though I rap and I kind of stay true to like that hip hop rap element, you will definitely hear the Afrobeats. You hear that, the African.
It's coming out, of course.
Yeah.
You have to come out there.
Of course.
So basically, you, like, I can say you are our own Miss Elliot.
Yeah.
So
well, I love Missy. She's amazing.
Say, yeah. So you gonna bring that in the Afrobeat style.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. All right. Thank you. I'm gonna get back to you. Yeah. DJ Double A, Double A in the building. You know.
Yes.
So there is viewers at home. We got a big artist and a DJ here with us here today, and I'm happy to have you. Welcome to the Showbiz Movement.
Thank
You
you.
know.
Thank
So
you.
yeah. So Double A, one thing I would like you to explain to the viewers, because this show is all about reality. It's all about explaining and to the audience, for them to know exactly what you're doing as a promoter or as a musician or as an artist, what you have coming up and how you start and what you're doing at the moment. So that's what this show is all about. It's about reality. So now, the first question viewers would like to know. I personally understand that you was a DJ, and you was a very big DJ. I've been to your event, and you take over promotion as well, and now you're into music big time. So I would like you to explain to viewers how can you handle these three professions in one time, and at the moment I believe you're still doing three of them at the same time. Yeah. So how you coping with this pressure? Because 1 is a pressure. What about 3?
It's true. It's interesting because obviously I started as a well-known DJ in East London, and yeah, DJ was going good, or it's still good, and then I took on promotion as well, which I really enjoyed, and then the music came along probably like 2.5 years ago, you know. But I was always doing music from the start, but it's just like because the DJing was going so good, I didn't want to interrupt it.
Yeah.
But then 2 years ago, I got an idea of a song. I did it with Congolese artist called LDNC.
Okay.
A group.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from there on, I took it on. I thought, you know what, I'm staying on. You know, but I base my music with Afrobeats, Sierra Leonean UK. You know, like I'm keeping it cultural. You know, I'm staying true.
You stay with the Sierra Leone part of Afrobeat. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So basically, you start as a big promoter.
Yeah.
And you get to a DJ where the DJ is the name, is the brand, DJ DoubleA.
Yeah.
And now you sit down and said, I can do this again.
Yeah.
Well, Jaye Moni, what do you want to say to that? It's kind of like
yeah, you know, I think, you know, when you love music and you just love being around creative, like I DJ too as well, so I started off DJing.
See?
So, you know, I definitely can relate and I can understand, you know, why sometimes, because, you know, as a DJ as well, you have to have rhythm, you have to have melody, you have to have tempo, you have to know what songs work, you know, song selection is a very big deal, you know, sometimes you're playing to different types of crowds, so it's good when you, when you have this skill, so I mean, why not make the music yourself, right?
Wow, it's true though, so as you hear that, I got 2 artists here, they're winning me right now, because like, if you can handle the pressure, you can do it. Because at the end of the day, one thing I want to say to everybody, viewers at home there, whosoever you're watching as a kid or as an adult and everything, if you think your son or your daughter can be a DJ or can be a rapper or can be a singer, don't let them say, I can only do one of them. Just watch them and let them be what they want to be. I said it last week and I will always say it, because now we get into places where Afrobeat is taking over. That's the thing we need to understand. Afrobeat is taking over. Music, African music is already going to the next level in the UK, and not just in the UK, all over the world. So we are proud to say that we're happy about it. But there is more rooms for improvement. We can still get young artists coming out there, and we have to support them as well, because that's the main thing of this show. This show is to tell people out there that if you're a promoter, you think, I'm a promoter, but I can't believe myself to make a show wherein I don't believe people can come. No, you can do it yourself. Because if you believe that you can be a promoter, come out there, tell people that, I go on events. You can come and support me. You'll be shocked the crowd you can see. If you got hidden talent, you're a singer, you can sing, you believe yourself, you can sing. Don't go and sing to your friend that will say to you, you can't sing. Don't listen to them. Trust me, you can sing. If you can do it, you can do it. Don't let nobody tell you. If you're a DJ, you said, I want to continue the DJ career. You want to be a DJ. Yeah, I know. Of course, the one thing you never forget, don't forget about going to school. You have to go to school, but still, you can continue with that talent, because we can see, now we've seen a lot of big DJs making it big. Team Westwood, who knows, wherever. He plays in all these big shows, Wireless and all these big shows coming up. So, Wireless and everything. So, you have to support. Support whosoever you have closer to you that is doing well. Because don't think about, I'm scared to support them. When they got big, they can't remember me. No. Support them, because when they got big, trust me, your name is going to go as well. So that's how it is. If I support DoubleA to become a big artist, I'm thinking, if my mind thinking, saying, when DoubleA become a big artist, he's going to forget about me. How can I support him?
No,
you can't, because at the end of the day, I should not be thinking about it. I should be thinking about saying, let me support him. I know when he become a star one day, he will see me in the public and, hey, you come here, you know what I mean? So that's how it is. So that's what this show is all about. It's about promotion and support each other. That's how we call it, Showbiz movement. So back to Jaye Moni. So Jaye Moni, I understand that you were at the O2 on Saturday.
I was, yeah.
How was it actually? How was it? Just give it. How do you feel in you as a musician when you see that crowd, when you see that?
You know,
How do you feel? How the whole atmosphere make you feel?
You know, his entrance was so electrifying. I was right there, you know, when he came down from the round circle thing and he came down above the crowd. I'm glad he didn't try to fly in like he did in December in Lagos. Actually, it might work better here at the O2, but it was electrifying, and he really is a truly great artist. And I had my phone out, obviously, wanting to capture the moment, but after about 10 minutes, I put my phone down, partly because my elbows were aching,
Okay.
but just to watch this great artist, just be, as a musician myself, to see someone who has done so much for the culture and taken it very, very far, and as a Londoner as well, you know, to be in the O2 and watching Afrobeat. I've been to the O2 many times. I've seen artists like Drake, Rihanna, you know, to see now our Afrobeat artists come into the O2, 20,000 people and selling it out. It's just remarkable, and it just shows in, you know, such a short space of time where Afrobeat has gone. And actually I just think that, you know, the UK, I don't know, Davido on his Instagram today wrote America's Next. America's connection, Davido's connection in America is, I think he was born in Atlanta, so he has more connections there, but I actually think it's credit to the UK and how we've embraced Afrobeats, how the young people here have embraced the culture, and we are actually, you know, obviously Afrobeat started in Africa, it spread, but, you know, I feel like the UK and parts of Europe are actually one of the most embracing sort of destination for Afrobeats outside of Africa.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was good to celebrate him here as well, and just celebrate the culture. He brought out an artist. I'm ashamed to say I forget his name. The Gone Lean guy.
Ross,
yeah, okay. that was electric as well. Popcorn came out.
Wow, see, I was not there, but I watched it actually. I was really impressed. You know what I mean? As I told you, viewers, this is what we talk about every day. You know, Afrobeat has gone to the place where it's taking over in the UK. So
we can only imagine, right? In another few years,
what will happen? So that's it. So thank you very much, Jaye Moni. So DoubleA. So this is what it's all about. Now this interview is mainly about your music. I'm not gonna get to the DJ and the promotion that much because I'm gonna call you now as an artist for me. Yeah. So you as an artist, and you base your Afrobeat part of in Sierra Leone. So after watching that video show, I know you was watching it. I know you was not there because you organized after party.
Yeah.
But after you watch all the thing, what did you put together as a Sierra Leonean living in the UK, and you two are pursuing the same dream as an artist? What do you put together? What comes to your mind straight up?
First of all, I want to go back to what Jay was saying about UK embracing Afrobeats. I don't know about in Africa, but I think around the world, I think UK embraces Afrobeats more than anywhere else. Because if you look at all the artists like Wizkid, the Davido, everyone call UK home. Because when they come here, they know like it's going to be a disaster. It's gonna be a sellout. It's gonna be, So UK are really, really, really embracing Afrobeats with two hands. To my music, I'm seeing what the video is doing. Like, I follow all of them on Instagram and Twitter and that. I mean, it's electrifying, man. I mean, you need to give these guys props because they work so hard. I mean, to sell out the O2 Arena as an Afrobeats artist, mate, it's not easy. It is not easy. I mean, I understand a lot of people were saying it wasn't organized and that, but it's baby steps.
It's true. It's true.
Like Afrobeats is new, like in the scene. I mean, it's not on the level as Drake, Rihanna. I mean, these people, they do it daily.
They have the machines that are well oiled.
Afrobeats in the O2 Arena is new. I mean, who's done it? I think it's only Wizkid.
The main one.
Exactly.
I saw Tiwa there a few months ago. Tiwa did Indigo. Simi did it recently as well. But it just shows it's coming up. Isn't it?
It's coming up.
I mean, with me now, I've been blessed to be on the same stage as big artists like R2B's. I mean, I was I performed in the O2 concert.
That's good. That's good, though. That's good.
That was one of the main points in my life that I thought, whoa, I want to be on this stage. I don't want to leave, you know. Yeah.
You must represent Sierra Leone there one day.
Man, I didn't want to leave this stage. I mean, at first it was a bit nerve-wracking, but nerve is good as an artist. It's good. True. It's really good. But then after I got into it, I thought, nah, I don't want to leave this stage. Yeah. And then after I was also blessed, I went on tour with Lil Kesh.
Wow.
Yeah, in Dublin. I was booked. Yeah, I shared stage with him as well. Actually, I shared the same hotel as well.
Wow.
I mean, we spoke. I mean, he liked my music. He went, wow, yeah, this is good. You're Sierra Leonean, keep pushing, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, and then also I was booked for the techno and the Banj concert in the UK. But I don't know what happened in the last minute of the show, it got cancelled.
Oh,
yeah, so I don't know if it was tickets issue or techno, I don't know what it was. But yeah, well, and then also I was booked for what's his name? Slim Casey's.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, his concert. I performed there as well. So we're trying.
So which means the music career is pushing more.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jaye Moni? It's pushing more than the DJ and the promotion career, because you've been because some people don't know what kind of these artists that you mentioned just now. Like you've shared the same stage with them. 2 years time, you just take over music. What do you think? That's quite exceptional for an artist. So you're just coming up, because you've been a DJ for like a while. I know you were even back 10 years and you was a DJ and you get into promotion. Now you just 2 years you decide to become an artist and you're already in the same stage with these kind of people. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think for me, I should say you've done well. You've done well for yourself and keep pushing. You know,
thank you.
Because as I say to everybody, if you're an artist, you wanna get yourself into a level where you can see yourself thinking, say, just like DoubleA said, it's right to have the nerves. Yeah. Everybody have nerves. If you don't have the nerves, you can't do it.
Yeah.
But when you get out of it, when you stand out there, you're thinking, yeah, it's me, I can do this. That's the part you're gonna enjoy it, because you're gonna enjoy everything, because you get that thing, you take off that nerve off your body. You throw it away, say that's done. That's not me anymore. Trust me, you can stand on the same stage with Davido, Jay-Z, or Rihanna, or anybody.
Also, as well, everyone who knows me know that I'm good friends with Afrobeat. Yeah, you know, me and I'm sure you know that as well. Me and Afrobeat, we started as DJs as well.
Yeah, I know.
We were doing shows together.
Yeah, exactly.
DJs, but he stepped up first. And you know what? I'm doing this music thing, which for him right now, wow,
he's on the next level.
Like I speak to him all the time. Every opportunity we speak, and every time I get a new single out, he'll be the first person to inbox me or say, you know what, I like this song, or I think you should have done this. You know, I mean, as a friend, we respect each other so good, and also we are planning on working on a song together this year.
That's good. That's good. So, hopefully that one can come true very soon. Yeah. All right. Thanks. So, Jaye Moni, as you heard DoubleA saying, it's just like when you see this kind of thing happen to Afrobeat as an artist, it inspire you to to move forward, thinking, saying, if Afrobeat have gone to this level and you're an Afrobeat artist in the UK and you're looking at it like that, no matter where you come from, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast or whatever, you still represent Africa. Your music is Afrobeat. Yeah. That kind of after Sunday night, you feel more inspired to go to the studio. You be thinking, saying, I have to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, so which is very, very good for all musicians out there. Yeah. Thinking is like before we said you go to like places like Central London, you don't listen to African music nowadays. Before now it's different.
Yeah, I agree. Totally.
So like after Sunday, I believe it's gonna get much better now. So you as an rapper, as an Afrobeat rapper in the UK right now, you base your Afrobeat, your rapping based in Afrobeat. What are you gonna say like the rappers that are out there, the young rappers coming up, the musicians? What you gonna say to them to inspire them to to make them feel motivated right now? Some of them are watching right now. They're watching you live right now. So what would you like to say to them after what happened? What you see, because you was there, you see it yourself after what you see on Sunday.
You know, just to believe in yourself. You know, like nobody, just believe in yourself. And if you really believe that this is what you're meant to do with your heart, it will show if it's not, because it's a very difficult industry to be in, music industry, especially if you're just independent by yourself and trying to navigate your way through. Yeah. You have to love what you do. If you don't love it,
that's the part. Yeah, it's
you
true.
know, that's where there's a lot of artists that I grew up with many years ago that were dope art rappers, and they're not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know, another thing I was saying to a friend yesterday is, you know, when I first got into this game and I had my first hot song, I thought, yeah, that's it, I'm gone. Tomorrow I'm going to drop it. This is a banger. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah? I'm so glad I wasn't the only one. I thought, nah, tomorrow I might not even know your name. I'm gone. I'm joking. But, you know, it doesn't work like that. So, just so you're not disappointed, you know, because for me it was like, oh, when I dropped the song and everybody was like, oh, it's good. And then after a while it was like nothing. You know, you have to build something solid. Be honest. Build something solid. Take your time, and you know, something that you build that is based on solid foundation will be there. Or you could have blow up one song and not be able to, continue.
Again.
So if you're listening and you believe in yourself and you make music, keep going. It won't all fall into place at the same time. But the way that I see it in my life is that everything is a little piece of the jigsaw of my timeline. Yeah. You know, we all just think, you see art, the day you discover Drake, you might think, oh yeah, Drake, he just seems like some guy who just started rapping and Cash Money signed him like yesterday and now he's famous. But no, he went to a lot of shows, got refused by a lot of people, the biggest artists in the world, they've been through it. So just keep going, believe in yourself, see your vision, and then just put it to reality, work hard work as well in this game, because there's a lot of people as well. They're just watching. Not everyone's going to support you. Like I found as well, like not everyone, when I said, oh, I want to do this, not everybody was like, okay, we're going to get behind you. A lot of people, they just wanted to see. They only jump on when they see that you're moving anyway, with or without them.
Yeah, it's
There's
true.
a lot of people that hit me up from Nigeria, oh, help me, this and that. I need money, I just need someone to invest in me. I thought someone was going to invest in me, and I waited for years. But actually, the moment where I started to see progress was when I just decided to just find my way. Like no one's going to come and help me. Let me help myself, And that's the best advice. Put your music out there. Get over the fear of being rejected. Nothing is ever a mistake. Everything is a learning curve. So once you start putting your music out there, I think it gets easier, because that's the biggest obstacle, that fear. But once you get over it, keep going, innit?
True.
I also think in what Jaye was saying, having a good music, I think it's just 5%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having a good promotion team comes with the full package.
That is the main, that you just hit the nail on the head, DoubleA.
You can have, and I know so many artists who's got bangers, and you think to yourself, wow, but they don't have the promotion backing. I mean, promotion is very important. If you don't promote your song, if your song don't get promoted the right way, regardless how good of a song it is, it's not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So promotion comes with money.
Yeah,
I mean, now everyone wants money. Even this dancers, that everyone's gonna say, well, you know what, I need a little, I mean, this is where people like the Vido, the Wizkid, and everyone is way ahead, because they have got the financial and the promotion strategy to say, you know what, anything I put out, it's gonna be a hit.
It's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, I mean, promotion is the key.
So it's very important, promotion, when it comes to, as I said to you a few years earlier, this show is about let people know what exactly you're doing to promote your event, to promote your artist, to promote your business. Without promotion, nothing can move forward. That's the main part of it. Yeah. Because when you promote your artist, trust me, you sell your artist to the world. The artist, however it is, even if he was lazy, he or she gonna push themselves forward thinking, I got this type of team behind me. You know what I mean? Some of these artists, they just need one cut in life. When they get it, it's done. That's all everybody is looking for. So Jay-Z don't sit down and make 5, 6, 7 albums all night straight up. No. It's one. When you got that hit in one, that's you. You've made it. So guess what? But that hit in, you're going to get a proper team to push you, to let you know that what you're doing right now, you're in the right track. If you go there, and there's one thing I understand about musicians as well, not only musicians, all celebrities. If you have that team that can hit the truth in front of your face, I think that's the real team. Because I'm following Kevin Hart. I was watching one of his videos wherein I think he was on set he was doing a movie. His manager was telling him, saying, Kev, you did not do this thing right, you know. And he was, at some point, it was like, yeah. But later, when he comes back, he said, you know what? This is what I call team. You know what I mean? Because they're not there to look at him going down. They're there to look at him going up. And guess what? He said it. He said, I love this guy. This guy can hit me in my head and tell me, don't do this. And that's a manager.
Of course, yeah.
Of course. They're working for him. But guess what? They hit him with reality. That's what it's all about. Promotion team. That team is you. Because all what they can see is Jaye Moni and DoubleA forward, but they don't know the people behind you.
So they're the most important.
They're the most important. When you're building a house, what the first thing you do? Foundation. And that foundation should not be weak.
Yeah, of course.
You make it strong. Because why? Even you're gonna build 6-story building on top of that foundation. Guess what? It will still remain strong. So that's what it's all about. Promotion team. Whosoever is, if you're supporting DoubleA, show it. Support him. Make sure you be part of the team, and don't scare to tell him the truth. Tell him this song we can't release it because of this, because of that. Tell him however he's eating. Tell him if you're supporting Jaye Moni, you're part of his promotion team, her promotion team. Let her know that, you know what, this song that you made this time, you know, we're gonna put more into it. Even she's forcing to release it, tell her no, because at the end of the day, when that song come out, the team is gonna hit seriously. She herself, she's gonna go down. Because for them to get you back, it will be hard. So, but when this song come out and hit, you know, the team will be happy and Jaye Moni will be happy. Also, that's what it's all about.
Also, there's no point having people around you who don't believe in you. You know, if you have a team, every single member in your team have to believe in you. Because if someone don't believe in you, they cannot promote your music or your show or whatever it is, because they don't have the trust in you.
It's true.
Believing is the key as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah, well, that's the part of it. That's the other part of it again. If you say you're supporting your artist, you have to have faith in them. Like I'm gonna say it again. I'm in the mission because I'm a proud Sierra Leonean living in the UK because I represent Sierra Leone in any way. I love Afrobeat, don't get me wrong, but as I said, I love my country and I love my country music. So anywhere I go, I'm always out. I'm always in clubs, going to parties and everywhere. So I said it last week and I will say it again. I went to Pier 1 in Canning Town. So this is what we're talking about, promotion. That's my mission. I want to try and pull. Everywhere you go, you listen to Afrobeat. Yeah, we all know Afrobeat. We're proud here is Afrobeat. But Jaye Moni, imagine you go nowadays. Just as an example, what club you're going in the UK right now without Nigerian music?
None.
It's rare.
None. Yeah. It's not possible. That club will be boring. Yeah. But I'm telling you, I've been to Pier 1 couple of times. They've never played one Sierra Leone music there. One.
Not even the famous one.
No.
Where's Gabu from? Congo, actually.
No, that one is none of them. So this is what I say to myself. I'm out there promoting. I'm well known. I'm going out. You know what I mean? I'm doing something that is. I say okay. So I know the guy, the DJ that plays there. I know them well. I don't even know the owner. So I call him. I said, I want you to play Sierra Leone song, Sierra Leone music. I said, just play them. Don't ask me. I'm gonna give them to you. Just play them for me, please. The guy go and get his laptop. He come to me. He type them. I type all of them, and he download them. As soon as he get to play, after he plays few music, and he play all of them. And guess what? The crowd never stopped dancing, and everybody was moving. And he said they even come and ask him at the DJ booth, what type of music? Who sing this song? So these are the things they call promotion. That's how you promote. The artists, they can sing. Do you think if Davido sing his song and leave it, he don't put it out there, who can know? That song will never be hit. They have to play it out there before it become hit. That's all it's about, promotion. So that is what we're talking about this show. In this show, it's called Showbiz Movement. If you're promoting your show, you're promoting your artist, we're here to pull that thing out of you, to make you, to support you, to let you know that you can do this. If we're Africa, we're working as a team. Why can't we promote East Africa that doing great in music? South Africa have done their own part in music. West Africa is always, but just like now, it get much, much better. Because before, remember when we was growing up, we got likes like Kanda Bongo Man, you know what I mean? So West Africa is always doing it. And we low them low. But it's just like it come to the English part of West Africa right now where the music has taken over. So we really doing great. Let's keep pushing. But the only thing I want to say to all artists there, whatever country you're representing, come out and show yourself. Come out and show yourself, because you can be the next big thing for Africa. You can be the next big thing for Afrobeat. So that's the thing. Because when we all know about, when I was growing up in Africa, we used to listen to Sierra Leone music and hip hop. That's it.
Yeah.
Am I right, DoubleA? Yeah, Sierra Leone music and hip hop. But all of a sudden, everything just wiped out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, it shows that the music is going backward.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you, and what's funny, they're singing, the artists, and they got artists there, they're singing songs.
I heard they're really good.
Yeah, they're good, but guess what? It's not going anywhere. So how do you call that? Is it not the promotion is poor? You're a foreign artist, so you can tell that, you can really relate that saying the promotion is very poor. Because if you're singing, if you say your country got good artists and the music is not going viral, why?
It's one of those things, like, there's so many factors to it. Like, even in Nigeria, for example, you can have a good artist, you can spend money to promote, but then someone's going to come and outspend you and say, oh, don't play that person's record, here's some money. It doesn't happen?
It's true, it does. Yeah, I believe, yeah, it happens. That's what I know, it happens, yeah.
Oh, how much did he give you? Okay, I'll give you double, play my own. But every time you play, he's playing my own 5 times.
It's true, it's
you
true.
know, so I mean, this is how, these are things I've heard about the industry. So you hope not. I mean, that's why I really appreciate the UK as well for the country that it is, because at the end of the day, like, especially like over the last few years, I've seen people just blow up all different types of music, because music is so organic. If it's good and people are on it at that time, it can spread. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. It's
there's
true.
nothing anyone can do about it.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. It's true.
People don't dance. As long as people hear it,
yeah,
like you say.
People don't dance to most of the songs that we listen to. We don't understand what they're saying, even.
Yeah, music has changed like
just
that
the
now.
vibes.
Yeah, just the vibes.
Exactly.
Yeah, you go to like, you play Jamaican. Not everybody listen to what Jamaican music is saying, but guess what? When they drop the song, it's big. Everybody will say, "Wow." So this is what it's all about. It's about beating. It's about making people come together. It's about making people happy. That's what music is all about. So anyway, we're gonna come to that. Let's come back to Showbiz Movement anyway. So Jaye Moni, I'm gonna come back to you because I asked you a question earlier regarding what you're gonna give to the young rappers coming up in music industry, and that is quite good anyway. But what I want to ask you, you got anything you're working on right now, like saying things that you hopefully will come out very soon?
Sure. I got my EP. I'm hoping to drop it this year. So I've got some time, given that it's January. So yeah, look forward to my EP. Actually, this Sunday I'm shooting my next single, which features Ayo Beats and Como.
Wow.
So look out for that. Joe Dada, my next single.
Wow.
Then hopefully I've got a busy year music-wise. Jet off to Nigeria at some point. I've got a song with Ice Prince that we need to drop as well. So lots of exciting works on the project, you know.
Oh, please invite me. Let me come and watch it.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come through. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that Jaye Moni got a lot of things to do this year, as she's been inspired, and she's got her EP coming up soon, and she got a video to do as well. So that's it. That's what it's all about. All these people that you see now, Davido, Whiskey, is that they've worked hard. They've worked hard to get to this point. That's what these guys are doing right now. So viewers at home, let's support them. Let's support their music. let's make their music work, because if their music work, I think it will be benefit to us. Because nowadays they say music wipes sorrows, isn't it? Because you listen to Afrobeat, you forget about all your sorrows or your pain. That's how it is. So let's just keep helping them, right? So DoubleA, what's up? So are you enjoying the program so far?
Yeah. It's interesting, man. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah. So you, as I said to you, I will always interview you when it comes to the music part of it. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
So your music, is it being played in Sierra Leone? Because I understand that I'm a Sierra Leonean as well. I can say it's played in clubs in the UK. So what are you working on for your music to get like viral in Sierra Leone as a whole? Because you're an UK based artist. You're still you're an Afrobeat, but you're still representing Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for your music to get to that level wherein if they say today DoubleA is coming to Sierra Leone, you can get that crowd, you can get that same you can get people worried about saying, oh, he's coming, let's go and watch him in the stadium or something. So what are you doing to work? Are you working on that for your music to go viral in Sierra Leone? Yeah,
I'm definitely working on that. I mean, I've got songs with the likes of Ackman. I got a song with Ackman that we did last year, but I'm saving it until I reach over in Sierra Leone, and then I release it. I've got last year I was speaking to Ulissa. I think at the time it was Emerson's manager, so he's really helped me a lot. I mean, he's put me on the newspaper over there in Sierra Leone. I mean, he's given me TV interviews over there. I mean, I'm trying hard, and also here in the UK, as everyone knows, my songs get played on Capital Extra. You know, on the Afrobeats shows and that. I mean, it's still a work in process, you know. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, we're trying hard.
Yeah, it's true, because for me, I just believe that when you're working on music, it's more harder than even working on a degree, because at least because sometimes you got to look at one thing, that as this artist, what they go through, like when they really want to do something, they have to forget about everything behind them, saying, oh, this month is gonna be my studio month, so you're gonna try and put things together. And moreover, when you want to do collab with another artist, that one is the hard part as well. You have to try to connect to them. You have to try to say. Now it's more easier for us. Technology have made it better. That you can just do your part, I do my part. But before, you have to go and meet each other. You know. So all that kind of things. It's not an easy thing to do. But the main thing I want to say to viewers out there, when it comes to music and all, we have to just look at our own artists and give them the support they need. Because it mean a lot to them, but you will never understand that it mean a lot to them until when they say today Jaye Moni is performing at the O2, or is performing in Indigo Brixton. You go there, you see the crowd come for you, you feel better. As an artist, even though you've been paid, you've been booked, if you come to that stage is empty. Trust me.
Like I said,
that money is like you don't even think about that money. Am I right?
It's true, because I still thought about. I mean, when I did the R2B show, there was so many artists. It was packed, and I thought, you know, I wonder what chance I'm gonna get. And luckily, I was 2 artists away before R2B's. I think it was. I came on before Mr. Silva at the time. And then what's his name? Is it Atupan who sang? Him. And then it was R2B. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. And then after that, I went home. I sat down. I thought, wow, you know, I need to start working harder. You know, I started to start working harder. I said, wow, you know, I said, I need to start working harder.
You probably wrote like 11 songs that time.
You know, and then also I did a song, Dance Sweet. I mean, to be honest with you, I released it when I think it was in November time last year. It was just meant to be a song I just released. and the song just went out there. I mean, dancers everywhere,
all over the world. Yeah, I've seen on Instagram. Yeah. Watch
if
that.
you go
Watch that.
on my Instagram,
Yeah, watch
you
that.
see
Watch
dancers
that.
from everywhere.
Yeah, doing the dance. Yeah.
Slovenia.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what? You know, they liked it, and the song was such a hit. I got an Albanian artist called Bisa.
Yeah.
She's really big out there. I mean, she's verified on Insta and got over 200 and something followers.
Wow.
She inboxed me. When she inboxed me, I thought it was a joke. I'm being so serious. When she inboxed me, I thought it was a joke. She went, I like this song. I want to do a remix with you.
Wow.
I thought, wow. So we just started working, speaking on Instagram, her management speaking with me. And then, you know what? I went on my, your distribution people. Like, I don't know who you're with here, but I'm with TuneCore.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought, you know what? I haven't checked anything. Let me go in the account.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of money I saw.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw. I thought to
joking.
myself, wait, nah, music is for me, man. I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm staying. I'm telling you that one song alone, yeah, dance. I won't say how much, yeah, but I was happy.
Yeah.
I was really, really, really happy.
Same.
And then
check it out. What's it called? Dance.
Dance Sweet.
Dance Sweet.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah,
Sweet.
So yeah, sweet.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dance Sweet.
So I just thought to myself, oh, do you know what? There's money in this industry, but
There is.
Did you know that the song was blowing up, or was it literally like?
You know what? Yeah, I knew it was, but I never knew people was buying it like so much, like on iTunes, Apple Music, and that. Like even on Spotify, my Spotify playlist just went up. I'm thinking, and then they put me in a platform with all the Sierra Leonean artists who's on Spotify, and only Emerson was on top of me, like on Spotify. Yeah, it was only him.
Spotify did that off their own back, just off the strength of the song.
Yeah.
That's not really.
I know.
That is good.
Nice.
Because
So did you do the remix or?
We're still working on it. Yeah. We're still working on it. Yeah.
So that is quite a good, interesting story, DoubleA. No.
Sorry to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sometimes it's probably that song that you never even thought.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. That's an artist. Yeah. I was gonna say this earlier. Yeah, I was gonna say, trust me, the song you think this is gonna blow, it's not the same song that people are gonna like.
It's not the song that blows. Never any song that you think is gonna do.
Exactly, and the song people like, you thinking, why do you like this song for? It's not even all that. It's
not even in my top 10.
Well, exactly. You're so right. You're so 100% right.
So well, that's it. That's what it's all about. Showbiz movement. You keep watching this show, you're gonna get to know more about these artists, these promoters, these models, and these actors. They're all gonna be in this panel with me as time to time every week, because you get to, even you got time to speak to them. You can even call them and ask them questions that you wanna know. So keep watching Showbiz Movement live on HeritageTV at 6 p.m. We bring you all the best of Showbiz live. That's why we're here. So back to you, Jaye Moni. So have you heard DoubleA? Have you just listened to DoubleA story? It's kind of like it makes me very emotional as well, because you're looking at someone that just sing a song and leave the song there thinking, I just finished singing, and the next thing the song goes. I follow him on Instagram. I watch that song as well. I've seen viral. People are dancing it. Even Philippines. I'm like, wow. So it's kind of like it's good, and I'm happy. It's got a very, very, very good reward for that. As they say, the song that you expected to take you there, it's not the one that will take you there.
Yeah.
So what about you? Do you got any song that you think you got a break with that as well? Like all the songs that you've seen, you even sit back and think about any song that you said, I was not expecting this song to get to this level. Now it's on this level.
My journey in music is different from most people's, because I'm just...
Yeah, that's why you're here. Tell the viewers how the journey started. That's it.
I'm literally blagging it, guys. You know, a lot of I'm very like everything. I've been dropping songs since 2015. But I would say that things literally took off for me. Maybe if you can say that. Just I would say towards the end of last year.
Okay.
Not even towards the end. Like the last half of 2018. I have a song called Love No Go Die.
Yeah.
That song has actually came out in January 2018. Between January and May, I went to Nigeria in May. Not much had happened with the song. It was a great video, great song actually. It still has a lot of potential. So you know, don't worry. Don't be surprised if you ever see that song. Still, it's called Love No Go Die if you want to check it out. And just off the back of that song, like I said, the first 6 months that song was out, not much, and then suddenly, I could see the interest in. I've released songs since then. I've released songs, but everyone's still going back to that song. Till now, it's probably one of my biggest tracks. It is, I would say, definitely. And my journey with music is less strategic than it ought to be, and that's where the team comes in as well, because I've had to like my journey started just from my passion for music, and just put myself out there, and I had no one to show me the ropes. I don't have a team.
Okay.
Wow. So I've made it. It's trial and error for me, and I'm learning. But the good thing about all that is actually, it just allows me to focus on the music and the fans, because everyone, the fans come on board because they like the music. And then obviously over time they get to know me through platforms like this and other platforms, and and get to know how I think and whatever. But so my journey through music is different. But yeah, like I said, at the end of last year, I ended up winning the Best Afrobeats Act of 2018.
Wow.
RDA platform.
That's good.
Yeah, that for me was very, very, very important actually. I didn't realize it at the time, but when you're just out there, you're grinding, you work, you work hard, you take your money, you put it into music, you make your music videos, you go for shows, you do, you know the hustle of a musician. Yeah. And you don't really know, there is no end game sometimes, no one knows when you're going to blow, or, you can't say, and even sometimes the artists that you think, okay, this one's going to blow. Do you remember when Wizkid got signed by Banky W?
Yeah.
He had another artist called Skills, I believe, at the time. And I'm sure everybody thought Skills was the one who was going to blow and become this global superstar that Wizkid is now. So music has no guarantees, and you just never know. So it's a hustle, so you'll have to have a passion, love, and belief in yourself. So then with that said about not knowing which songs is going to blow and take off, it's very interesting for me, because whenever I go out and do shows, the songs that people tell me, oh, come on, what's the name of that song that you just performed, is probably one of my lowest selling songs.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
But it's one of my favorite songs to perform, because it's just me and the instrumental, and people feel it, so there's experience when you hear the recorded sound, and when you come and see me perform live as well, and what people like. So that's why it's very important to put all types of music out there as well, because if I didn't release my last song called Just in the Way, which is strictly hip-hop, which I'm not really known for, everyone, since I started, people know me to fuse hip-hop and Afrobeats. But the last song I dropped because I was really, I really wanted the song out there, and an opportunity came up in terms of getting the video done, and I was like, why not? And I dropped that song. It didn't have the reception I expected, but when I go and perform that song, it's one of my favorite songs to perform. And when I go and perform that song in the crowd, it's that song that everyone just stops what they're doing when I'm performing. And it's like,
watch it.
Yeah, so you just never really know, and yeah, so.
Yeah, well, that is quite interesting as well, because that's how it is about music, and it's not only on music. Certain things that you put your hopes on, you put everything on them. Trust me, they won't take you nowhere. The things that you just relax and say, these are the things that will push you forward. That's how it is. It's not just in music. It happens in life. So sometimes you can put your effort into, let's say, a business. The business that you invest in, you put all your money on. You'll be thinking, I'm gonna get something out of it. It will make you nothing. The one that you just go and put small, little, tiny money on, that's the one that you're gonna get something into it. So that's how it's all about. So the music industry as well is like that. The promotion industry as well is like that. The business industry as well is like that. So that's how we call all that we put them together. We call them showbiz, because everything you make money out of in business is called show. Footballers, they put in a show in the stadium because you paying your money to go and watch it is a show you're going for, is it? So that's how it is. So keep watching Showbiz Movement. You get to meet all these artists. You get to talk to them, and you get to see them, and you get to hear their story from where they start and where they are right now and what they're working on. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. This is the 3rd episode of the show, and we got more to come. Next week we got Valentine's special on Showbiz Movement. We're gonna have a special guest here, Amazing Grace. Again, they're gonna be with me with the Focus Group. They're gonna have their show live in the River of Life, February 9. It's all about Valentine next week. It's going to be very, very interesting. So keep watching Showbiz Movement. Yeah, DoubleA, what's up?
Cool,
so I'm happy you guys are enjoying the show anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you want to say to viewers out there watching the show right now?
I mean, just keep supporting good music. I mean, if you know someone that is close with you, like you said earlier, promoting their songs or just giving them a little share or a little tweet, or trust me, it means a lot. It means a lot to them. They might not say thank you or that, but trust me, that every artist see who shares. It don't matter how many millions, or trust me, everyone sees. Everyone sees what is going on. So just keep on supporting.
Okay, that's true. Okay, DoubleA, as an Sierra Leone artist living in the UK, you base your Afrobeat mainly on Sierra Leone music. I guess you can do both anyway.
Yeah.
But you mainly want to put your interest in Sierra Leone music, which is very good. So I want to ask you, do you think the Sierra Leone DJs are doing well for Sierra Leone music? Because you are a DJ, currently DJ yourself. So do you think the Sierra Leonean DJ out there, they're promoting the Sierra Leone music as much as the Nigerian DJ do when it comes to Nigerian music? So you think they're doing well?
To be honest, I think no. I think, you see, there's a big gap between Nigerian DJs and Sierra Leonean DJs. I think the Nigerian DJs, they support, because a lot of DJs like are DJ around and Nigerians, they support. I mean, even if you're someone who's up and coming here, but you're good, they are gonna play your music regardless. Sierra Leonean DJs, I mean, even though I'm friends with a lot of them intend to shy away from the Sierra Leonean up and coming artists or the ones who are doing good. I don't know why, but I don't think it's a good look. I'll be honest, I don't really think it's a good look.
It's very sad though, because
I don't think it's a good look at all.
Because Jaye Moni, what do you think about that? Because these are Sierra Leoneans, they're DJ as well, and they're quite playing. They live in the UK, you know what I mean? And they got their artists, they got music. I'm not gonna tell them not to play another music as well. So you as an artist, you're a Nigerian artist. You go somewhere, you see a Nigerian DJ playing. Is it possible for you to see till that DJ start to finish, you don't play Nigerian song? Is that possible right now in England?
For what? From start to finish playing
as a Nigerian DJ?
Yeah.
Playing in a party or in a club?
Yeah.
From start to finish, that DJ don't play Nigerian song. Is that possible to happen right now in England?
No.
No, because they've had the hits now, haven't they? So, look, this is how I look at it, right? If you don't play your own music, who's going to play it?
I wanted to say.
No, if Nigerians don't play their music, ain't nobody going to F with it if we're not even, messing with our own stuff. I just think that every country needs to kind of realize that. And I get it, people are different. Some people, even Nigerians, they don't like Afrobeats. They like hip-hop.
That's absolutely.
So we get that as well. But if you're in the movement and you're supporting and you really like what you see going on in Afrobeats, there is no movement that is just one person. Everybody has to be working together all across. Okay, so if you have if okay, today now that we count Wizkid as one of the greatest artists, Wizkid didn't have a lot of money. Wizkid had to grind his way up. Now, if he didn't have the people pushing him, that team behind him at first who saw what he had and helped him develop it, and the team behind him just taking him higher and higher and putting him in front of more and more influential people, thus making his brand more influential, then he wouldn't be here today. And it's the same, you guys might have the next global superstars, but if you're not supporting your music, if you're not playing them, they might not be encouraged to stick by music because they might not feel like they're progressing.
Thank you very much. That's a good talk, Jaye Moni, because you see, this is it we're talking about every day, because everybody should represent their country, but at the end of the day, we still represent Africa. So we, as an Africans that live in UK, we have to try and see how we can push our own music forward. The Americans, they done their own. Nowadays, we know America's been in music for time. Jamaica, they've been in music for time, and guess what? They're still doing it, and they're still doing great. Artists like Popcorn, Alkaline, Movado, Shampoo, call them so on and so forth. And guess what? They're still supporting them, and they're still pushing it. So that's what it's all about. Popcorn sell out Wembley. When was it? Last November. Yeah. He sell out Wembley. You know what I mean? So that is what all about. It's about music and support. So if you don't come out and support, not because of they've got the likes of Bob Marley or they got the likes of legend musician, they just relax. No, the young artists, they're still coming up, and guess what? They're doing great. They're doing great. They got Jamil, and they got in fact, now they got one girl. What's her name? Coffee. What's his name? What's her name again? Girl that sings Toast. That new is signed by what's her name? It's signed by Konix.
Yeah.
Konix, they're doing it. So why we have to follow? We have to like try and push things forward as well. The Afrobeat is doing great already in the UK, which is exceptional. We're happy. But as Jaye Moni said, whatever country you come from, try and represent that country and join the Afrobeat revolution. Yeah. That's all I want to say to we that sitting down here, and to the viewers that are watching down here, and you that are lucky enough to be part of any artist promotion team. Yeah. I'm begging you, don't stop. Don't lose your faith over the artist. Keep pushing them. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep telling them the right things. Trust me, as Jaye Moni said, one day that artist can come to the top and be there. You'll be like, I've done it myself. Even the artist don't remember you. Trust me, you yourself will be proud of you.
But the funny thing is, the artist will remember.
No, I'm just saying. If even they don't remember you, but trust me,
artists always remember.
You always remember.
You always know who
that was the right person to work with. That move. That's why I'm here.
No, but because let me see. That's how.
I look at it like a game of chess. This music.
It is.
You try this, it doesn't work. You try this one. You make this move. You make that move, and you just trying to connect the dots at the end of the day.
Sometimes a lot of people are scared to support other people because they are scared that this person might rise.
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say.
Yeah, a lot of people have got this
mentality.
Because but look here, if you look at the Nigerians, I always take them as an example. When someone like Wizkid puts out a single, believe me, I follow a lot of them on Instagram. Everyone share the post. Everyone.
That is what I'm saying. The post, the music go viral.
It's the same thing.
Instantly,
everyone will share it.
We got double views.
It's supporting.
That's what I want to say.
It's big enough for everyone. Trust me. It's big enough. But some people are just
for you to be
bad mind. It's like, what? I'm not gonna support him because I don't want him.
Bigger than me.
I'm telling you, I've seen likes of Sierra Leone artists that used to be big. Now they're just like, I'm telling you, they've gone, they're nowhere, and they released hit songs at that time.
Is the support?
They like, some of them they live in Africa, some of them they're abroad, they live in England, some of them live in America. They're just there now because they don't have the support to push this music they have released. Them music they've gone already. And guess what? They're still singing. That's how funny it is. But the music is not going.
Yeah, but you do it because it's almost like a part of how you breathe, as a musician. You got to be creative.
But that's the thing again. Oh my God, thank you very much. That's the way it is. You gotta be creative to create people. But if you sing your song, you build up your time, going to the studio, making this, making that, trying to get time, everything, time off work and everything, trying to put yourself together. Then you finish that song, you think, yeah, I finished the song. What's gonna happen as an artist when you got a good team behind you? You just hand over that song to your team.
Yes, ideally, that's what
your part is finished.
Yeah,
Ideally,
you just be left to focus on the
Yeah.
art.
What you're waiting for now is phone call.
But
Where am I performing tonight? What am I doing?
Don't really get it's not we don't they don't get that because you have to do everything for yourself up until until someone comes and says okay.
When you're unsigned artist,
As
it's
an
hard.
unsigned
It's hard. I
Because
know it's hard, but
everything is money.
Yeah, but
studio
but
time.
You have to make the money.
Yeah.
You have to sell yourself. You have to be the product.
I
have to market yourself.
I understand. But what I'm saying, these are artists. DoubleA, you know what I'm talking about. These are artists that have done well in Sierra Leone already.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not talking about
Yeah.
upcoming artists. These are artists.
So what's the problem?
They
Is
should
it
be in a different
It-
level.
They should be in a different level, but
But it's a promotion.
they still like where they're not. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
They're just there,
It's
like
in progress.
they no progress. They're just there.
Why?
That's why I wanna. That's what this program is all about. You as an artist and you got a team. That I'm not gonna go to the Nigerian part. I'm gonna come to the Sierra Leone part because these are artists that if they go Sierra Leone right now, I'm telling you see people crowd to see them. I'm telling you, up to now, because of the song they've done in Sierra Leone, the song was hit. They done exceptional song that even the time when they come to Europe, they like everybody was playing their song, but guess what? It just goes down.
Because you know why I think certain artists in Sierra Leone, they're too comfortable being in that box that they're in. They're thinking, you know what, I'm a superstar here, so I don't need anything else. But
It's true.
You know, everyone wants to be international. No one wants to be an African artist.
Yeah,
no
it's
one
true.
wants to be. Oh,
want to be
I just
known
want to
in-
stay here.
yeah, exactly.
Everyone wants to be.
Sierra Leone is just 3 million people. If you're known by 3 million people, you're not popular. Nobody knows you.
Yeah.
How can an artist know about? Let me just say, if you know you're a Sierra Leonean artist, you're known in Freetown.
Yeah.
How many people are in Freetown?
Yeah.
It's just a small place. You're not popular. Nobody knows you.
What do you call Wizkid and Davido now? They are not Afrobeat artists anymore.
No, they're superstars.
Yeah, they're now
Yeah.
international artists. You know, because that's the aim everyone wants to be at. You know, everyone is fighting to be in the international scene. Certain artists, they don't want to step out of the box, but also is the DJs and the people around. They don't want to support them and help them, and that is really, really bad. Because on social media, sometimes I'm like, wait, how can I get more likes than the biggest artist in Sierra Leone? You know, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm nowhere as big as them.
This is what I'm trying to say
or
to
him.
you. These are big artists in Sierra Leone, but they are just. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Okay, I want to make an example to you. You was at Davido's concert. You was at the top with the big artists. You was with them because they recognize you. They know that Jaye Moni is part of the industry. You understand? I went to club, and they opened gate for me to pass. And I'm not gonna call the name. I saw a Sierra Leone artist standing in the queue. Do you know how embarrassing is that? This is an artist, that a UK-based Sierra Leone artist that is singing like he is trying to put Sierra Leone music to the map. You know what I mean? So I have to say, come with me. Let's go in. So that's what as DoubleA is saying. Sometimes even me, I'm surprised. Like I'm not an artist. All I do, this is what I do. I do my thing. I'm trying to promote all type of music, all type of artists are gonna be here talking about showbiz movement. That's my thing. That's what I'm doing. But sometimes it's heart-rending for you to see certain things that you love. It's not going right. Not because I'm a host of this show, I can't be talking about it. Of course, I'm going to talk about it. Because those are the things you look at when it comes to promotion. They'll be asking you, you're doing a talk show. You're not I don't know if you're not supporting Sierra Leone music. You're not talking about how to move Sierra Leone music forward. How you supporting your country. You see, when artists come, when let's say you're an artist, they say Jaye Moni represent Nigeria, they will never call UK. Even you born here, what they will say, represent Nigeria. Is that not what they will say?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it is. You always, whatever you're doing, you always represent. You must represent somewhere. So that's how it is. So them kind of things make me feel like these are artists. And when they go Sierra Leone, as Double say, they're big. But when they're here, they're in the queue because nobody knows them. Sierra Leone is very small. Nobody knows them. I don't blame the people that keep them in the queue because they don't know their artists. You see? But you can't go to, even the UK-based Nigerian artists that I know, they're big. Most of them are big. They don't stand in queue. They're not big as Davido or Wizkid. They're still, when they go somewhere, they're still VIP. I know a lot of them. So when they get somewhere, they still give them that respect, saying, oh, come here, go in and sit down. You see? So those are the things we say that we're not giving to our artists. Yeah, so sometimes it's just a general discussion we're having regarding artists and how you, as you said, if your country don't promote you first, who will promote you next? Nobody. So that's what this show is all about. Whatever you're doing, you're selling stuff, you're doing a show, you need people to support you. You need your people first.
It's funny, actually, because my sister highlighted something to me the other day. We were on YouTube, and you know the Spanish music, you know the reggaeton music?
Yeah.
When you go on YouTube and you see how many views these artists get, the ones, I'm talking billions, they get
billion views. Yeah.
I'm talking about these new ones, like what they call the ones with the song with Bad Bunnies.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, these artists that we're just getting to know about them, right? Because why? Because, you know, when I was in Cuba a couple of years ago now, it's 2017. When you're there, everywhere you go, they play music. It reminds me of Nigeria a lot. You're eating, they just play live music, they love their music.
Yeah.
But they're playing all their region. They all speak Spanish, so maybe Puerto Rico, maybe all the surroundings. So when you think, oh, but how they're only little islands, how these guys getting billions? Well, they're all supporting each other, and they're getting played in Spain because they speak Spanish and people can understand, and they're all becoming big. So yeah, you go start supporting your own, but then we got to start supporting each other because Afrobeat is definitely bigger than just Nigerian music.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of really great music out of Africa, and we need to encourage that and push that through. You know, and especially when you see what's going on in France with the urban rap, MHD, and you think, well,
good, man.
Yeah, well,
French are doing really
rappers
well.
in Africa that can really do that.
And guess what? They don't even. That's what the French artists, they don't even need the English part of Africa. They got their viewers.
The French artists
they don't care.
Need anything.
They don't need nothing.
If you compare the views
they
that
got on
these
Instagram,
underground
seriously
French artists get, that what we get here, you think to yourself, how did you get 2 billion?
Yeah, it's true. And the funny thing, you don't even know them.
You don't even hear the song.
You don't even hear the song.
Because they support each other.
Because they support in the region, they support themselves. And when they say this artist is coming here today, you'll be thinking, what is going on? You see crowd. You be thinking, what the? Because that's what they call support. All what they do is media. Social media, they're texting themselves. Do you know this double is going to be here today? They pass it around. Trust me, give them an hour. You see that place ram.
It's true.
So that's how it is. It's support. If you don't support the artist, then you'll be thinking, then the music is not going forward. How the artist is going to go forward? You're not supporting the music.
Yeah, true.
Because nowadays, before they said you need to buy the music. Now you don't need to buy the music. You have to go and support the artist out there. Because before they say when artists, you have to go and buy the album here, release the album. Now you can go on Spotify or Apple, buy one music that support. Then the next way you can support the artist again is by following them wherever they're going. You don't need to say, oh, you think it's everybody in that O2 arena. Some of them, they are the first time to see Davido.
Yeah.
First time.
Yeah, that was
some
my
of
first
them,
time to see Davido.
I'll be honest with you, I've never heard of Davido. But
yeah, it's true.
Because of the promotion
and the music.
Saying I need to be there. And that is gaining him more fans.
More fans. I know people that come from America.
Exactly.
People that come from all over the world just for that O2 show on Sunday.
Exactly.
And then after the shows, even today, yesterday, the social media buzz, everybody
buzzing everywhere.
It's helping the culture.
Buzzing, exactly.
He's still trending, I'm sure.
Trending.
Yeah, of course.
You know, even that day I was going, even I put his hashtag when I was getting ready, I saw how many, like, thousands of new people watch my story because just the this hashtag, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, imagine the video, he's performed everywhere in the world, like Africa, blah, but what did he say on his Instagram?
It was the greatest night of his life.
This is the best, exactly. This is the best. That's how you know the English people respect here a lot when it comes to Afrobeats, you know.
And it shows
this
how
is home,
that culture is here. And it's still very young. So
exactly.
Just imagine where it could go.
Yeah, in 5 years' time,
I remember when dancehall was really popular. Do you remember, guys?
Yeah,
it's true,
Dancehall was really popular, and it's still popular. It's never going to work, but we need to nurture it so that we only grow and grow and grow, and something else doesn't just come around
it's true.
and then takes over. Do you know what I mean? Because right now, I would say Afrobeats is currently the hottest music in the UK.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's the fastest growing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, every artist that's African is dreaming of selling out the O2.
It's true, yeah.
You know, I mean, even dancehall, saying that as well, dancehall is very, very big. Because when people like Alkaline, Popcorn and them come over here, they sell out show. And you know what it is as well? It's not only Jamaicans. A lot of the crowd as well is Africans.
Africans, yeah.
It's
true.
So
when them guys come, it's true. That's how you know African people. We love support. We love music. It's true, though.
I mean, who would ever thought Afrobeats and dancehall music would be like this? Look at Popcorn and Davido now.
They're like this. Yeah.
They're like best
they're
friends.
Bringing it together.
You know, exactly. You know, so that's the movement. It's strong and it's reality. I mean,
it's true.
Yeah.
So it tells you that...
And that just shows how much the music will merge as well.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of instrumentals I listen to now, even like when the producers make them, they don't even know whether to tag them Afrobeats or dancehall.
Oh, dancehall, yeah, it's true.
It's true. No.
So I think it's an exciting time for music, actually.
It is. So that's why you see all artists out there, like, you lot have to try and do something. Bring it on, because this is the time. The door has already opened. Davido has opened the door wide from Sunday. So you have to understand that if you got your talent, don't keep hiding it. Go out there and show it. I know, as we say, some people will laugh. Some people will think, oh, you're not ready. Some people will think you will never be a musician or you never be a big artist. But don't listen to them. You know what? You can do it. If you can do it, then you believe in yourself. Get that shy coat off your neck and drop that coat down on the floor and say to yourself, I'm going to do this. Trust me, you must have people to support you. Your parents will support you, your brother, your sister. They will never let you down. So keep pushing. That's what the show is all about. It's called Showbiz Movement. We're bringing to you the reality about showbiz, including all type of things that you want to do with yourself. You can do it. Don't let nobody tell you what to do and what not to do regarding things that you're good at. That's the main thing. If you know you can play guitar, how can somebody tell you, you know how to play guitar, somebody tell you don't play guitar because you don't know how to do it? There are people like that. They will tell you that. But guess what? If you can do it, show them that. Let them prove it to them that you can do it. Then one thing I want to say to viewers out there as well, we are watching this program, you can understand that whatever we're talking about now is about people get to know what to do and what to do when it comes to social movements. We're trying to put everything in one. That's why we call it Showbiz Movement. The musicians, they're going to be coming here every week by week. The promoters, they're going to be coming here every week by week. Models, actors, they're going to be coming here every week by week. They're going to be talking about how they start, what they're doing, and what's going on with their life right now, and what they're working on in the future. And to give advice to people out there thinking about taking up their career as well. So the advice they'll give to you, that will help you a lot as a young star coming up. So keep watching Showbiz Movement. I'm gonna go back to DoubleA. So DoubleA, that is a good one. You just talk about saying you're trying hard to push Sierra Leone music to the map. I'm really impressed with that, because we have to support Sierra Leone music to the max, because I think we're not leaving you behind, Jaye Moni, because Nigerian music don't need support anymore. The other day, I put something on my status to say, I'll do what I can to put Sierra Leone music to the top, and I will never stop. You know?
Yeah.
So I put it on my status. I got a lot of people texting, replying to that status, and I even uploaded it on Facebook. And there are a lot of people reply, sending me a message saying, do you got any plan? How are you going to do this? Because they find it so weird for someone to just wake up, put down the status saying, I'm going to put...
It's a big...
Yeah, it's a big
mission.
It's a big mission. So, and that was even before the video show. Okay. Yeah, I was at work. I was just sitting down thinking, yeah. So I just upload that. So it tells you that there are people out there, they're really interested. They're really interested about what you're going to do to put Sierra Leone music to the map. You're not an artist. You're not a singer. Well, how are you going to do it? All right, let me tell you the secret how I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to promote Sierra Leone music to the max. I don't need to be a friend of the artist. I don't need to know the artist. I don't need to know that I'll get something from the artist. But when this song is nice, any club that I go, when I recognize, I'll meet that DJ to play this song. That's how I'm going to put Sierra Leone music to the map. That's the answer for you guys that asked me the question on my WhatsApp status. So back to you, DoubleA. So DoubleA, how do you see the answer? Is it a good answer or bad answer?
Of course, that's good because you're gonna be promoting. I mean, you're like taking a stance right now. You know, enough is enough. You know,
exactly.
It's time. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't step up, who's gonna do it?
Nobody.
You know? So.
Thank you for that anyway. So now I want to ask you, do you got because now the viewers would like to know, you've released a couple of songs that go viral and you got a lot of performances that you've done last year, but have you done any performances this year yet?
This year, not yet. I'm currently speaking to someone about booking on Valentine, but I don't want to say the name because it's not 100% yet. Okay. So I'm waiting for everything to be confirmed. But in the summertime, a lot of shows are coming up. I mean, at the moment, I'm just thinking of putting out some really good music first. You know, like I'm working on some new music. I can't wait until I release them. Yeah,
that is what I just want to ask you again regarding music. So you got any new thing that you're working on right now that you want to tell your fans there, talk to them, tell them to patient with you?
Yeah, I've got a new song coming out. It's called Emergency. If you're on my Snapchat or on my Instagram, I did a little preview of it.
Yeah, I watch it, I've seen it.
Yeah, straight away everyone is saying this is your best song ever. I said, but you ain't even heard the full song yet, you know. Like, I get a lot on Snapchat because mostly I'm more active on Snapchat.
Yeah.
You know, so like the video is done, you know, so any day now the song should be released. I'm just waiting on the editing. As soon as it's finished, then we're gonna get a date and release it. I'm releasing the song and the video at the same time. I mean the audio
at the same time.
Yeah, and the visual.
So well, I think that is very, very interesting because I think HeritageTV Showbiz movement is gonna be live to support you in that because that is gonna be a very, very big day for us here because that is your first song for this year, is it?
Definitely, yeah.
So already people they don't even listen to 1 minute of the song yet. They just start assuming this song is gonna be your cutting edge. Yeah. So Jaye Moni, as you just hear what DoubleA is saying, it's like he's working on something big.
Yeah. So
I don't know what you expecting to do this year as well. The year just started because it's still January though.
Yeah.
So
but it goes so quickly, doesn't
I know.
It?
Yeah.
You know, just expect from me, you know, the same energy as I ended up last year. Last year I was.
Any performance yet for this year?
Yeah. I've done a couple now, haven't I? And there's a few coming up. So back to the performances from next week.
So tell the viewers the way you're gonna be so they can know.
Yeah, guys, I'm performing at Unsigned Hype, London, in Amersham Arms, on February the 7th. That's in Amersham Arms in Lewisham. Is it Lewisham? I think it's Lewisham. Unsigned Hype. I'm performing a Valentine's Day party in Alpha Lounge. You know where that is?
Yeah, Alpha Lounge,
yeah. So make sure you come through.
Of course, I'll be there. I'll come there.
Completely coming to shut it down. I'll be providing the entertainment on the night and, of course, performing my love song, Love No Go Die, my biggest song to date. So it'd be nice if you guys can come down. So yeah, I'm on the road. You know, I only really started going out there performing last year. For ages, I was just literally just a studio rat. So it's really nice as well to finally.
That's good. That. That's good.
Yeah, more of the same this year.
So DoubleA, you wanna give the viewers any advice, or you wanna tell them what you think of the show and how the show will help them out there as well, or you have anything positive to say to the viewers, your fans, and everything?
I think this show was really, really interesting because I like the conversation. I mean,
thank you.
Like, it brought some points that I've forgotten about already. You know, like, I mean, these kind of shows is 100% needed. You know, in our community, you know, it's needed. I mean, sometimes when you do things like this, it just wakes people up and you think, oh wow, I need to step up, or it's true, you know. So it's all about being positive, you know, and that's what we promote, you know.
It's true.
Nothing else. Anything negative, we just leave it aside.
Go away, we don't need that. Okay, thank you. So I want to say thanks to my two musicians here today with me, DoubleA and Jaye Moni. Thanks for coming.
100%.
So keep watching Showbiz Movement live on HeritageTV. We are back here on Tuesday at 6 with Valentine's special. We're gonna have a special guest here with me again. Amazing Grace is gonna be here with me and the Focus team. And I just want to give a couple of shout out to certain events coming up. We got February 9, we got the Focus group. They're doing all Valentine Ball at the River of Life, which is in Oak Kent Road on the 9th of February. Of course, don't forget February 2nd, pre-Valentine event, J1, called Give Back Saturday. So don't forget to go and support. And February 15th, we got DJ Mind the Gap live at the prestigious Thursday Joanne with the pre-Valentine Ball and dinner dance. So don't forget to put that on your day as well. Lock that on your day. So it's gonna be a full February. We're gonna hear live again with Valentine special on HeritageTV. It's gonna be very interesting next week. You guys have the opportunity to ask questions. It's not about discussion. On next week, it's gonna be all about Valentine lovers weekend. So hope to see you again next week live on HeritageTV with me and my beautiful guest here. I want to say thanks and bye for now. See you next week. Ciao.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.